Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage, Zeus.
Hello everyone, Alzatzo is here with another Reiju gameplay, this time against UP Luffy. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think in the current meta about Reiju. We are playing OP12 meta. What do you think about OP12 Luffy? Many people thought that this leader has died with the last banning / restrictions. UP Luffy still top tier, still winning a lot of tournaments, in the tops a lot of tournaments. Also in our weeklies, since it topped in big tournaments, more people started to play him. So let's see how am I able to compete against this strong leader. My opponent, also a very well-known player in our community. He is also a team member of Reiju, which is the second best probably team behind Lansum in Switzerland. And if you don't agree with this, please let me know in the comment section, to all the Reiju members which will listen to this fact now and say this can't be true. Here, starting my turns with first turn search, I found I think not a stage, but the second turn here another search, and I found the stage. So being able now to cycle my hand, searching my pieces which are necessary against UP Luffy. To be honest guys, I am not sure how to beat this leader with Reiju so far. If you have any ideas or tips, let me know in the comment sections. I think it's a tough matchup. Somehow I have the feeling it is kind of a combination of build up your board, try to make pressure, establish Black Maria, ramp, so that I will profit as well from his ramping. And I think in a certain point Judge is definitely also a good play, just to be able to rest one of his dons. But other than that, I tried now a couple of games against UP Luffy, and it seems to be still very, very difficult. I think I'm more dependent on that my opponent does not see everything he needs, or I am able to apply so much pressure with Porsche combos into EGG that he has no counter power anymore before he gets to his leader ability turn, which is 8 dons, and then always try to establish big body, pass a turn and defend himself. So here I played the EGG combo, using stage, getting another EGG. My opponent now is on how many dons? 7, I think. 7, yeah. So the UP Luffy list's running Thunder Bagua, which is a quite strong card in this deck. So if he has 2 or less life, for 2 dons he can boost a leader character plus 4k and ramps 1 don. He swings here 7 into lead, probably EGG. Oh no, 8 into EGG, yeah. 8 into EGG, so I was able here to counter out 2k. He plays Nami blocker. It's also a good card because anyway he goes to 9 don next turn, so if he's able to put if he has, let's say it differently, if he has 9 cost Sanji already in his hand, he was now able to put something what he wants to draw, and the next one is something which he can cheat out with his 9 cost Sanji without using his leader ability, which is also quite a strong turn. So let's see if he managed to arrange it like that. I go here into my turn 4, if I'm not wrong. Trashing big EGG, getting a Cosette blocker, which can definitely help against those big bodies. Here I have different options. I have Judge in my hand. I think I'm still missing the small Reiju, if I'm not mistaken, which is a little bit annoying, because other than that I could try to go next turn for a Judge play. So for example, swing here, or also Gum Gum Lightning, KO his Nami, play Black Marias, swing 6, swing 7, play Black Maria, and ramp some dawns, which I'm probably also doing it. Let's go. Able to draw here another card. So here's the question, do I want to swing 6 and 7, or I use my stage I just draw to get rid of something, but I decided to apply a bit pressure here. So 6 into 6, 7 into 6. And now with Black Maria, I'm able to ramping back. So it looks not bad, but to be honest, I don't have so much pressure on my board. So by this time, actually, I could have had 2 Porsches at least and the Nichichi by himself. So this would definitely have helped me to apply some pressure. I think this is also a very, very important fact, that you need to see your Porsches to be able to spam 2 characters per turn, just to be able to apply here this pressure. And as predicted, my opponent was able to find a Sanji in his hand, and then he used the combo Sanji into Mihawk, which is a very strong combo against Reiju, because he's able to bottom deck our big EGG with his 9 cost Mihawk. Super annoying. I'm still looking here probably for small Reiju. I do have a small EGG and a big EGG in my trash, but I do not have any Reiju. So I'm on 9 dawns. I could consider here to use stage first to try to find this small Reiju, but I'm not doing it. So let's see, maybe I have a small Reiju in my trash, I'm now not sure anymore. But anyway, I need to trash 2 cards with Judge ability. So probably trashing one of the Reijus in the stage. Probably, let's see. Or it could be also a blocker and stage. Yeah, but trashing the stage and the Reiju makes sense. Unfortunately, I do not have the small Reiju here, so I only can play EGG. Yep, drawing with my leader ability, drawing into a Porsche, which is a little bit too late. Using ability, here we go. Here was the small Reiju. So yeah, as it was the last card from the pile, I wouldn't have found it, even though if I would started to search with stage, because I would be 1 short off. So that's why, yeah, it was just a little bit unfortunate. Using now definitely my EGG ability. Going here into 7 EGG. Could consider here swing 6 and 7, or just 7, play stage and trash EGG to filter my hand, to go deeper into my deck to see if there is anything available. I could also play Cosette. I just have to take care not to use Black Maria ability if I'm using it here. Again, Cosette is not a blocker anymore. So going 7 into lead means a 2k from my opponent. I think what is also very good is yeah, 2 1ks. As you see, the current UP Luffy lists do not run so many 2ks as they used to do. So around 6 to 8, maybe 10 max. Which means that 7k swings, 9k swings are definitely strong. Probably 7k more than 9, because 9 he can easily counter with a Gum Giant. I think a 7k swing is definitely worth to try to poke the opponent. Of course, the 6k swings are also good, but with the 6ks he can just 1k. As you saw here, I swung 7k with Ichiji and he gave me 2 1ks, which signalized that he does not have any 2ks in his hand. Yeah, passing the third, leader ability is on. He takes a Gum Giant. Let's see if he's gonna bottom deck the rest or leave it on the top. So this means probably still no 2k in my opponent's hand. If he bottom decks, he has to top deck it. If he leaves on the top, then pretty much sure there are some 2ks. He does, takes Gum, takes another card. I mean, you can always ask yourself as a UP player if it makes sense to take a Gum to show it to your opponent or to take another card. It, I think, depends on the situation. So first thing first, my opponent goes here 6 into lead. I have to 2k. He goes 9 into Ichiji. I do block. So I play the blocker there. Oh, I somehow missed this play. So I played the blocker. Mihawk, another 9k swing, probably into Ichiji. Maybe life. He could pressure my life as well, because I'm only on 2 life. I have 4 hand cards. It does not look so good for me. Of course, that was a little bit unfortunate that I could never use the Reiju combination to draw 2 plus leader ability, which definitely also needs to be done, especially in this matchup where when after the big swings comes, it goes very fast. And here, red rock from my opponent. God damn it, this guy sees everything on time, which is quite unfortunate for me. Maybe this game was just too good for him. I'm not sure if I could have done anything better than I did. Let's see. So first thing first, stage ability, trashing Ichiji, find another Ichiji. I'm on 9 downs, my opponent is on 10 downs. He has 3 open downs, which is quite strong. He could, we know that he has a Gum Giant. He could definitely play the Gum Giant. His hand size is still so big, that's crazy. And maybe he's also running Judgment of Hell, which is also a very good card against us. He can give minus 3000 power to a leader or character, to two. So 1 character or leader or 2 characters, whatever. Very strong card. Probably one of my most favorite event cards in One Piece TCG. Gum Giant is definitely also there, top 3, but Judgment of Hell I like a lot. And what I do like as well is Slow Beam. It's also quite a funny card. If the opponent does not predict with Slow Beam, it can hurt quite a lot. So going back into this game, deciding here what to do with 9 dawns. I mean, my board is looking really bad. As you see, guys, I'm trying to build up my Reiju Gold Dawn collection. So far, at the moment, I have 6 dawns. 4 are on the way. Huge shout out to a friend of mine which orders them directly from Japan. It takes a bit longer, but you can profit from good prices. What I'm doing here, I'm going 8 leader, huh? Yeah. So it's an easy Gum Giant for my opponent, trashing. I think it's a Raging Tiger. The 7-cost event. I don't know if this is the right name. I'm bad with card names, guys. You should know that by now already. So playing here Porsche, using her ability, probably playing here the Porsche into EGG combo. Getting here another Porsche, bottom decking 2 blocker, a 2k and small Reiju. So definitely will be here, yep, draw 1. Yeah, you see, actually by this time I already should have at least 2 other 5k bodies on my board if I would have been able to use my Porsche combo in the early stages. Also that I missed my Reiju when I played the judge hurts definitely as well. Going here 7 into lead, there is a 2k, so it means he found one either with leader ability or how to say Gaugam Giant draw ability, whatever. So here playing back to back Porsche, bottom decking some nice cards. I mean, nothing like very relevant at the moment because I still have an EGG in my trash. I have a small EGG in my hand. I'm considering here to play a blocker because I'm scared. I'm scared that my opponent goes for game, which is definitely possible to go for game at this stage because, I mean, he has 2 big bodies, leader swing. I am having how many cards? Like 2 or 3? I'm not sure anymore. 4? 3 cards in my hand, so yeah. Probably also here my opponent could consider to try to push, but I think it doesn't make sense. He can just play the control game. I think this is the probably biggest difference in the OP12 UP Luffy deck lists compared to the OP11 one. He's now more kind of a control leader, so at the beginning try to ramp as fast as possible, destroy something from your opponent with God Thread, bottom decking with Red Rock or Raging Tiger, and then as soon as he hits 8 dons, using profit from the leader ability and then spamming Sanjis. Most of them playing also Rosinante, which probably now needs to be 4 off in this deck at least, because Rosinante gives kind of a defensive boost to UP Luffy. So even a Sanji into Rosinante play, it's now considered as a very good play. So swinging here 6 into life, I will counter 2k out. I could also decided to take it, but I was scared that maybe he has something he can KO my blocker and then try to go for game. The second swing I blocked, the third swing I have to let my EGG go. So my opponent still has 10 dons. And yeah, the worst thing what could happen to me is if he's able to establish some blockers, maybe a Rosinante as well, so he can pass the turn and then rest up 2 dons again. So let's see what kind of options he has, but he still has quite a lot of cards in his hand. There is it, Rosie. As you guys remember, I played Pluffy with the Don Quixote engine, so Pluffy Donk I called it, which is, I think in this meta, a very strong engine, especially UP profits quite a lot. I think my opponent does not run the 8 cost Dofi, only runs the 5 cost Rosie, but this is what I expected. The worst nightmare has been true. He played Rosie, he played Nami as a blocker, passed the turn, is able to restand 2 dons, so he has full control of this game. Me, I only have potential for swings. not so much cards in my hand. Yeah, it's just super annoying. Can't do so much. I was able to Gum Lightning his blocker at least, and yeah, now I can try to swing some big swings, but to be honest, like 2 dons open, what do you do? So I decided here to swing 7 and I think then 8-8. 7 just to check if there is an 2k. Or at least I should have tried to swing 7. I swing 6 here, I think this is a mistake. It's only... Oh, yeah, well, I'm proud of myself, still thinking what to do. I mean, I could play also the Ichichi. And then swing 6-6... 7-7. Could be also an option. Could be definitely an option. Or I swing 3 times. 7-7 or 7-8-8. I think now if I look back, probably 6-6-7-7 would be the best play. Just to have an extra swing. But the hand size of my little opponent is quite big. At least I'm swinging 7, checking if there is a 2k. Of course there is one. I think I should have known that there is one. Yeah, right. Because he took it, if I'm not mistaken. So going 6 here. There is the 1k, so he has a 1k. Going again 6 here. And even it doesn't matter what he does. He could, yeah, he could easily take the life. And then I just play Ichichi. Try to finish the game with 7, which probably will not be possible with this hand size. I do not believe that so many bricks in my opponent's hand. Especially with 2 dons open. There will nothing happen. And here we say Thunder Bagua plus 4k. And probably GG. I think, yeah, I just counted like how many 2Ks are in my trash. Is it worth to throw away to fish for a 2K? And here it was definitely worth. But with 2 cards in my hand, what should I do? What should I do? Using my Black Mario ability just for fun, because I can. Now with 2 2Ks, I mean, 1 he knows that I have in my hand. There is nothing I can do. Yeah, this UP Luffy, everyone thought we finally would get rid of it. Nope. I hope Bandai finally learns that trying to restrict the leader by somehow restricting or banning cards does not help. People will definitely find how to abuse a strong leader, as you see here, for example. Again, with UP Luffy, just ban the leader and the problem is solved and everything is good. So here he swings with 7, he swings with 9, I have to take, and it's GG. Thank you very much for watching this game and see you in the next one. Bye bye.